All right, class. So let's continue. So let's clear this thing out right here. We know, and we've already, I think, covered that. That right there is a full, so that's a full right there. Like I was saying, I want to add a tab right here that is going to help us attach these guys right there. So let's do that. Don't forget, save your work. I'm going to hit save right here. I'm going to type copy. I'm going to select that right there. Copy it right there. I'm going to do now, I guess we're at 11. So 11, control enter, copy 11. Right, that is going to match um, with this guy, no? And that, nope, I'm sorry. This one right here. I think I'll make sure right now. Okay. And we know that that's going to be a full inward, so that's a mountain. We actually know that these are also going to be folds. That one's going to be a fold. Let's not get ahead. Let's not get ahead. So let's go ahead and fold. Well, let's take care of a couple of things before we do that. So we know we're going to need a tab either right here or right here. And I guess just, just to keep on with, actually, because if we want to fold that right there, it kind of like would be nice to have these maybe tabs over here. And again, this is what I like for each of you guys to kind of like determine. I kind of want to say that it would help you, right, structurally. So then we have, let's try that. We're actually now going to add them on this end right here and this end. So we need 4 tabs. Let's take a look at those. Right, so we need over here. I'm going to copy this tab right there, place it there and there. Right, so that and probably need another one, right? Because we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll do this one 12. Right, and we'll do, is that as small as it can get? All right, there we go. And then we'll do, I'm gonna delete that one. I'm gonna type copy, do this one right here, and that's gonna be 13. Let's see where those correspond. So that 12 is, we're looking at it sideways, kind of like flip, right? Because this is 11, right? So we actually know that this is 12 right here, all right? So then that we know corresponds to this side right here. So that's 12 right there, okay? So that's 12 partner. So I'm going to copy that from there to there. And then 13. 13, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 14, 14. So again, it's either here or here. And we're gonna do this side right here. Okay. So I'm gonna do copy this right here. This one. 14. Sorry, copy this to here. And I think these are all going to be inward folds or mounting folds. So we'll do that. Right. So we can actually, well, and then know that actually we can continue, right? Because this is going to be 15. Which is going to be in turn this one over here. That's 15. And we know that these are going to be 16. Type move, bring it right there. Extend, right? That's the object first. Click there. It's going to be 16. Control Enter. Right? Bring this. Whoops. Bring it right there. And we know that this is 16 over here as well. And since we got tabs all over from 11, 12, 13, 14, all of those become what? Cuts. Okay, 16, we can then realize that this is 17 over here. Which is actually this right here. And then this one, there you go, that one, what kind of fold is that? Actually, that one should be a valley, right? Because that is that, right, outward fold, right? So we have like that valley over here. If I'm seeing this correctly. Right, so that's 17, 17. So this is a cut right here. Fold that right there. And then I guess I would then do another tab, perhaps here. And I'm gonna borrow this right here. Get rid of one of those. I don't need that. 17. That's 18. Right. Just smaller. And we know that 18 corresponds to that right there. So we know that that's a cut. Okay. And then okay. So there's so this end right here, this end, we know it's this right here, right? Correct, right? Because that longer piece, because they're gonna notch over here, right? So we need to cut, which we're doing. I think we just need to label them. I think I did do that right here. Yeah, so we need that tab right there and that, right? This tab right here, we need it over here. So let's show you how I did that. I'm gonna type copy. I said like this, bring this right here, right? Then I'm gonna rotate. I'm gonna do a regular rotate. So I'm gonna rotate that curve, that curve, that curve, and one of these 18s. Not sure which one it is. From there to there. I'm gonna move. All right, that one to that one. Now here, this is important. I would actually type that note. I would actually bring it right to that end, and because we do need to cut that portion for our tab. Extend that right there, and we know that this is 19, which is going to assemble with this 19. Right? So let's see, we can rotate this. Well, and then we know that that's going to be a mountain fold. Okay, we're good. Now we can do a rotate 3D. I'm going to select 1, 2, 3, right? And then our axis is going to be this one right here, and our angle is going to be this one over here, because now we can start seeing that. So then, right, 17, 18. We know that, or can see now that that right here needs to connect with, right, so that it's this bottom portion right here, which needs to connect to this part right here, right? Because we have 3 and 3, which is this right here. Right? And that one's interesting because, well, let's draw our tap first. Let's draw our tap first. And actually, this is going to be a problem, huh? It is. It is going to be a problem because they're overlapping. You see, right? So we need a tap right there, or we need a tap right here. We're not going to be able to get a tap over here because we would be cutting, right? I mean, from this whole piece over here. So we don't want that. And here we only have limited space right here because we have that other tap right there. We cannot create a tap over here so that we don't use this one because that same problem over here. So I think we'll have to sort of compromise, and we'll do whatever we can do with this space right here to create 2 taps. Hopefully that'll be okay. Let's see how that might look. That's what's helpful about trying it digitally. So we have that right there. So this might be really sketchy, right? But what if I do this right here and then trim this right here, and then all of this gets cut, right? All right, so that'll be 19. This is 20, and oops, 20. Enter. And so then this is not a cut, but a fold. And again, what kind of fold? I think it's actually a valley, no? Because we're actually taking care of this right here. So that tab is going to go kind of like inwards, right? So, so yeah, I'm going to do a valley right there. We know that this is a fold, mountain fold. We need that to be a fold, right? And then lastly, right, 20, we need our last tab, right, 21 over here. That one needs to match with this one over here. Okay, so we move this right here, extend, enter, select the boundary object, enter, click right here, enter, move this right here, and this is going to be 21, enter, and we can copy this 21 to this side right there. And place it over here a little bit, and we know that it's a mountain fold. Okay, we save, and I think we should have right all around. We have tabs, corresponding numbers, and hopefully the logic would work up. And then I think here we're just missing this ones over here, which are all mountain folds. There you go. Like we said, right? There should be no green lines left. You know, meaning that we've done our due diligence and we've covered everything we need to cover. Lastly, we rotate back this three-dimensionally, right? So my axis is actually this one, and my angle is this one to this one. And that, in theory, should give us, right, that right here. Okay. All right. Good. A couple more things, actually, you know, as we wrap up, because we gotta now use this, right? I mean, to print. So let's see. Let's maybe bring this right here, a copy. I'm not sure if we need a copy of this one, but we'll do. Whoops. We'll copy right here, and I'm gonna draw. Well, we're gonna try printing this one, right? So, but I'm gonna go back to my top view. But we want to help ourselves a little bit more with this as we print, because if we're able to print color good, we can see what's a cut, fold, and a mountain and a valley, right? But a lot of the times we actually need to cut or print, I'm sorry, black and white. And actually, I would like to use this as a way to talk about line types, line weights here in Rhino. So let's see, if we type print display, enter, and then right in here it says status off. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Right, click there and then click on. Right, right. So nothing happened, which actually, you know, it should be fine. And then we will go to right color print. Let me check something real quick. So print display color print. Okay, yeah, never mind. Let's go to print, and let's go ahead and reset our window area. So actually, before we even do that, let's go ahead and set our sheet to portrait. Let's go ahead and set it now. Before we do anything, let's go ahead and click right here. It says move. We're gonna bring this out here, and oof, this is gonna be a tight fit. And this is where, all right, let's see if we get lucky right here. This is where 10, where's 10? Actually, you know what we're gonna have to do? I'm gonna get rid of tab number 10. Oh, this is what's happening, right? I mean, so we're very, very tight on this sheet right here. We have very little margin over here, very little margin, so it's not gonna work, right? We know that the printer is gonna take away a little margin over here anyway. So I'm gonna get rid of tab 10 over here, and I'm actually gonna bring it over here, so we have a little bit more of room, okay, before we print. And that's also something that we need to take into account. Okay. So I'm going to close this right here, and actually it can be something as simple as moving this to here, this to here, changing that to a mountain fall, and this goes in here so that this gets cut. Okay, so that was a simple fix, I guess. Print, set, move, click, and oops, I guess I did the edits on this one right here, which I guess it's fine. And even then, this is going to be a super tight fit. Hopefully it doesn't trim too much. I guess if it does, it'd be better if it trims from the tab. So I'm gonna maybe send that a little bit right there. Set one more time. Oops, sorry. So, oops. Set. Click right here. It says move. Click. Place. Enter. There it is. Now you see everything looks with one same line weight, and that's not really what we want at the end. All right, so I'm gonna hit close right here, and let's see. So our cuts, we can maybe do them continuous, but the width, right? Let's see. What if we do a line weight? So we click right here. It says width. We do a maybe 0.5. Let's go to a 0.7, right? 0.7. Now you see how our print display is showing that, okay? And then we'll do the line should be continuous. Now for folds, I might want to do a different line type, right? So for my maybe for my mountains, I'll do a hidden, and then maybe for my valleys, I'll do a dotted. And again, each of you guys will have to determine if and how much that helps you, right? And I'm seeing that the continuous doesn't have to be that that thick. I'm sorry, maybe it's 0.5. Right, good. And then this is the print color, right? So I can actually start seeing how this might look if I click here and change the print color to black, right? And print color right here over to black, and print color over here to black. So notice that all of the lines now are black. I think those dots are really thin, so I'm actually going to send those to 0.3 maybe, so that we can actually even more, 0.5. There you go. You see how they change. Since they're dots, they might get lost a little bit. So and actually, what if we do a print color that is actually not black? What if we do a gray? We do a grayscale on those hidden ones. And this line weight also, I'll change it up a little bit, right? Which is the hidden right here. So the weight, oops, let's do, sorry, this one right here, 0.5. Okay. And then actually also our cuts, our cut doesn't need to be that black. It can be a gray, because they're guidelines, right? So maybe it's something like that. I think the dots now, well, let's see. But that's what, again, if we type print, I'm sorry, you type print display, that's what it allows to do, right? So display, so that's the display, and the state is off. Usually by default is off. So this is how we drew it, right? This is how we drew it, how we originally had it. Where you type again print display, we can switch the state to on, so it shows us line weights and line types. And then we can also change the color to, from the display to the print, which is actually how we're going to see it printed. And let's see if we go to right, and that's it. And then we go to print. And then is that right though? Display print color. There you go. So we want to do the output right here. We want to make sure that it's the print color because we added print colors over here. It's these little diamonds over here, right? If we just do black and white, well, it's going to give us that. Display, well, it's the color display. The print mode is that right there. Okay. And I'm still wondering if that's the thicknesses are right, but that's okay. You get the idea, right? I mean, hopefully those are noticeable. If not, you know, we're learning from these. Are these right there? I think so. There's 6 and 8. I'm seeing it. Yeah, I guess those are added. One more time, make sure that it's the 1-to-1 scale. And I think that should be it. And now you hit print. And it's going to generate a PDF. So we'll call this assembly lecture. Again, spring 24 TFX2 assembly lecture template, assembly lecture template. Save. And we have our template. Now here, there's something, I'm not sure how these are gonna print. I think our line, I think we might have overdone our line weights a little bit. So if you're still watching this, maybe you wanna bring them down. I think we did a 0.5. So I think maybe a 0.3 for all of them should work. Again, they're guides, right? So especially for those that are overlapping, which were the dots, you see how that drastically changed. That should be better. And it's actually really simple. I can actually just close this, and actually that viewport, well, that the print settings should already be should still be there, right? So print color top 100%, the viewport is there, so I can just print again, and then I would just overwrite the file, save, replace it, yes. Okay, and that is that'll be your template. Okay, all right, class. So I'll catch you on the next one to see how we're taking this forward. All right, good job, everyone.